Hey team, welcome back to another episode. My name is Corey Stickland. For those of you who are new to my channel, and I am an aspiring life coach and advocate for powerful life transformation. So today is Monday Motivation. So Monday Motivation is all about sharing something that may be motivational. So hopefully it's something of inspiration and motivation, but nonetheless, we'll continue with sharing. So, the thing I want to share today, it comes from a book that I read not too far back. And what I want to introduce is this concept of change. So, the reason why I think this is motivational is because I know out there in the world, people want to change. Not everyone, but there are certain individuals that want to change, and for the better, right? They want to change for the better. And I know that there are people out there who are wanting to make positive changes and really want to step outside their comfort zone, but they're a little bit fearful, or they've tried so many times and failed and have almost given up in a sense. And so, if that sounds like you, I think this will be definitely beneficial as it can help you to have an understanding of the process of change. And okay, there's different formulas and different methods that can explain this process, but here's the one I will be sharing. Okay, so essentially, we all start off in the same boat when we want to make a change, right? We experience something, we thought something, we seen something, and at that moment we're like, wow, uh, spiked up, and we're like, wow, that was it. I want to change. I want to change. Okay, so that first stage is called uninformed optimism. It's basically the point where you're motivated to change, but you haven't yet experienced the challenges that comes with making that decision. Okay, so the second step from there is informed pessimism. What does this mean? When you decided you wanted to make a change, you were very inspired. And we'll use an example. So I want to lose weight. Okay. I want to lose weight. I seen how Mal's feeling because she lost weight, and I noticed Jonathan's lost weight. He looks amazing. I want that. So that's step one. When we go into step two, is sort of like the action steps, and then it's like the cost that's attached to wanting to make that change. So an example would be deciding to wake up early in the morning to go to the gym and work out. Okay, so you go through that and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, this is hard. This is hard. Like, oh my goodness. Um, oh, it's so hard. Like, I had to wake up earlier. I got less sleep, and then I went into the gym, and it was so tiring. Okay, so that's step two of the process of change. Now you're starting to taste the cost, what it's going to mean. And if that's your first experience, of course it's going to be hard. You've never done it before in such a long time. It's going to be hard, but that's step two. Okay. The third step is you continue on with the process. You continue on, and then you reach level three. I love level three, right? I love level three because it's so funny and it's so entertaining. But it's called the Valley of Despair. Valley of Despair, and I love this idea. It's so humorous. So this is the point when you've gone about 2 weeks, maybe. Let's say 2 weeks. You've gone to the gym diligently for 2 weeks, okay? And now you're really sunk to the bottom. You've sunk to the bottom because you've gone 2 weeks of making these changes, and yet you still don't see a result. Oof. My heart. Okay, so that's step three. Valley of Despair. Now, this is the cool and interesting thing. If you follow through, no, sorry, let me go back. This is the interesting part. This is the interesting part. Once you reach that point, you have two directions you can either go in. Okay? You can either go back to the drawing board, which is uninformed optimism. Maybe there's something better. Maybe there's something that I can do differently. Maybe there's something this, maybe something that, okay? And you go back to step one, and that's one way. Or you can continue going, and which you'll reach a place, what's it called? Apologies. Should have done some extra. Informed optimism, okay? So you can either go back to uninformed optimism or informed optimism, meaning that you finally start to see a result. You start to see a change. And that's when you think, oh man, it's working. It's working. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I can't believe it. This is so great. This is so good. And then if you continue to follow that process, eventually you reach success and fulfillment. Wow. Okay, so that is called the emotional cycle of change. And I exerted this from the book, the 12-week year. So if you're interested in knowing more, I know it's not book review Sunday or book review Friday, but yeah, just giving a source there. And so that is something I think is very motivational, because you have if you capture this, you'll have the understanding of the process that it's going to take, and understanding that it will work. If you follow the process, it will work, okay? So definitely, if you have an amazing week, it's Motivation Monday with your host, Corey Stickland, aspiring life coach and advocate for powerful life transformation. Let's go!